Hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning into the video. Well, today I just want to talk about dreams today and going for your dreams in life, guys. So, I was going to say, do you know what your dream is? Some people might say they don't know what their dream is, but I think a lot of people actually know what they want in life and they know what their dream is. Some people don't want to tell anybody because they're scared of what other people are going to say, what they're going to think. Other people don't mind telling other people what their dream is. They have no problem putting it out there in the world. I'm not going to say either or is right. Some folks say that you need to tell people your dream and you need to manifest it into the world and you need to speak it into existence. Other people don't tell anybody their dreams and they just take action and they go for it. And some people, quite sadly, they sit on their dreams their whole life and they never go for what they actually want. Whether they're scared or I think one of the biggest reasons is, I'm just going to go out and say it, lack of finance. A lot of people don't have the finances to go out and actually live the life that they want to live. However, guys, I think a big link to that is, and this is pretty much today's conversation, what it's going to be about, is debt and staying and living debt free. Right now, I'm currently in debt, and I knew better than to get into debt, but I went ahead and did it. Everybody has to decide for themselves whether it's worth going in debt or not. I think a lot of the things that people go in debt, including myself for what I'm in debt right now, was pretty stupid and unnecessary. A lot of people, I'll just start out and say, a lot of people think that you need to go out and you need to get in debt for automobile loans and stuff, but quite honestly, that's one of the stupidest things that you can do, and these just aren't my words alone. These are coming from financial advisors that have millions of dollars in the bank, and they'll tell you the same thing that I'm telling you right here, that taking a loan out for a vehicle is stupid. Now, whether you did that or not doesn't necessarily mean that you're stupid. It just means that it was a stupid financial move. And the reason that I believe taking vehicle loans out are because, well, once you take a vehicle loan out, you have to get full coverage insurance on it. And once you drive a vehicle off a lot, well, it is worth quite a bit less. So, everybody's in certain different situations in their life. So, that's that. But credit cards are another stupid thing. And there are folks that will tell you that there's good debt and bad debt, but I'm not even going to talk about that because I really don't think there is anything such as good debt. But I will go ahead and explain a little bit about what good debt is and what people say it is. For example, people go out and they buy houses with debt. They take a loan out and they take loans out and they buy several houses or not. They buy rental properties, and then what is happening is they're using their debt money. They have all this debt and they have all these loans that they've taken out, but they've bought rental properties, and after their expenses are paid every month, well, all the money they get covers all the expenses that they have. So they're taking their debt, they're buying property, and then they're taking all the people that rent it and they're taking all that money and they're paying the bills off and stuff, and then they have a little bit extra money at the end of the month that goes into their pocket or into another bank account. So they're using their debt to purchase stuff, and eventually their debt will be paid off. But I'm not even going to play the game that way, guys. I don't even want to live my life like that. I just want to be debt free all the way throughout it, and I want to make investments with my cash. I don't want to take out loans to make investments. I want to just make investments with the cash that I have, and I want to live my life that way. So whether you want to go down that road and take out money and borrow money and invest it in stuff, that's up to you, but I don't suggest it. People do it and they make money doing it and they become wealthy doing it, but that's not the road that I'm going down with life, with my life, and I really wouldn't suggest it to most people. I don't think that's the way. I think credit cards are a bad thing too, because, well, you start making all these charges and stuff, and before you know it, you're paying interest on these credit cards, and your payments are going to pay interest, and they're not actually going to pay off the credit card balance. So what happens is you drag out $1,000, $1,500 payment, whatever it is. You end up dragging that out for years and years, and then essentially you're in debt and you're not living free. So it goes back to living your dreams, guys. I think if you want to live your dreams, you really need to be debt free, because, well, when you're debt free, you get to decide where your money goes. When you owe people money, well, your money is already spoken for. So that's why I think it's better to save up money. So that's why I think that it's better to save up money and to buy stuff with cash rather than it is to get it right away and to buy with credit or take a loan out. I would rather save up money, maybe drive a car that isn't so nice, a car or truck that isn't so nice that gets you to point A to B, and in the meantime you go ahead and save the cash up until you can actually buy the vehicle off that you want with cash. Then you're not paying the full coverage insurance. I mean, maybe you want full coverage insurance anyway, but then you're not bound to having to pay full coverage insurance, and you're a little bit more freer because, well, then you're not paying vehicle payments every month. And trust me, most people that have vehicle payments are pretty glad when they get rid of them, but a lot of people in the world, that's not how they operate. A lot of people in the world, before they actually end up paying off their vehicle, they end up trading it in for another vehicle and they end up getting another loan. There's some type of stigma that goes around here in America. Maybe it's in other countries too, but I know it's a lot of here in the USA. A lot of people live in debt. They never actually get out of debt. They spend their whole entire life in debt. And that's one of the reasons that they never have money, is because the banks are always telling them what to do, because I made a rap song a little while back about this in one of my videos. I don't know how well that video went over, but anyways, their money is always spoken for, so they really can't go out and they can't live the life that they want, and they can't pursue the dreams that they want because, well, their money is always spoken for and they're always held down. So until you become debt-free, living your dream and going after what you want is a lot harder. So I advise all the younger people out there who are watching this, and anybody who will take this away from this video, I think you're better off saving up cash to buy your vehicle. Obviously, I think buying a house is one thing that you might have to end up taking a loan out for. I fully understand that. But other than the mortgage payment, I don't think any other debts are really necessary. You may disagree with my viewpoint here, but I'm just saying that if you really want to go out and live your dream, I know, speaking for myself, going out towards living in my van full time and going out towards a nomadic lifestyle, right now I have to pay off my debts, which I charged up. That if I would have never charged up and lived life a little simpler when I was out on the road, well, there's a quite good possibility that I could actually be back out on the road right now, and I wouldn't have to go through this opposition of paying off my debts that I'm facing right now. So I don't advise you guys going into debt. I think you're a lot better off saving up cash for what you want, and I think you're going to be a lot happier in the long run, even if you don't get what you want right away, because, well, you're going to be able to have more freedom in your life and you're going to be able to make more choices. So essentially what I think debt does is it holds you down, and it doesn't allow you to it takes away your freedom, guys. So you have to decide whether that sacrifice is worth it for you guys. I think a lot of you guys are going to be a lot happier if you save your money up and buy stuff with cash. Alright guys, that's all I got for this video. If you want to come along for the ride, be sure to hit the subscribe button, and I'll talk to you in the next one.